Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horadak and we are playing Europa Universalis 4 together with the newest DLC, Rights of Man. We're playing as Bavaria on very hard difficulty with Lucky Nation set to historical. We are in a war against Bohemia and it is going pretty well. We fought down Bohemia already with the help of Denmark. And I might actually want to stay in this war for a little longer, at least until France is done with its war against England. They are sort of going for London over there. So we might want to not be called into that war. That might not be a good idea, because then we'll lose our alliance with Denmark, which is not something that I want, because I am expecting more people to join the coalition against me. What I do want is looting those provinces. That's something I want. So I'm gonna put my troops into these provinces so that we can siphon off the wealth of Saxony. Wittenberg is now under our control. Yeah, we're gaining 2.5 currently, spoils of war. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Yeah, we're gonna gain a lot of aggressive expansion, and that might make the succession for us a little shaky, maybe. I sort of do want to get into the great powers though, so I'm not sure what to do. Denmark is now a great power, okay. And there's the army of Bosnia, they are also in the war. Who else could I take? I could go for this guy, reduce the national unrest. Might not be a bad idea. I have disloyal estates. Grant them monopoly charters. They'll be loyal to me then. Yeah, it might not be the place or the time. The biggest problem is that our leader is already 66. We won the siege of Saxony, and if he dies and we take all this land, we might not get re-elected. It's a lot of aggressive expansion to take land from a non-co-belligerent. It's going to be a lot of aggressive expansion to take more land from Bohemia. We're going to be the pariah inside the HRE for years and years and years to come if I were to do that. On the other hand, I mean, we might sort of want to take some desperate measures. It's not really time for it though. I'd rather take land out of Austria. They are allied with Aragon, Genoa and Savoy. They're not strong. I might be able to take them out. Now that I will have neutered Bohemia after this war, we might be fine. +4. That's actually not too much to do. I'm just going to go up in speed, because, I mean, I'm just trying to loot down Saxony for the moment. Trying to get somewhere. I might increase the tech, because the institutions penalty is gonna reach 50%. We don't even own a port. We own no port at all. We are an inland power, and that's problematic, because colonialism will spread to us last. This will allow us to promote one more culture, which is pretty good. I sort of have to hold on to my diplomatic power, but let's just have a look. We want out of these 3 provinces, I guess. Oh, I can go for more. That's interesting. I could eat them completely. If we were to go for all of these, I would have a massive coalition with Poland, Venice and Hungary even. That wouldn't be too good. But on the other hand, it would really neuter them. And I could force them to bring out Silesia. We would demand their full annexation. That's not a thing though. But we could go for Thuringia as well, which might be the best way to go. Doing this, freeing Thuringia. How much would that cost me? 54 Diplo power, so it's not a problem at all. It's not a problem. This is a huge land grab. It's a lot of land to take. But on the other hand, it really stops Bohemia from being a contender for anything. They will just be erased, and I'm going to control all the Bohemian lands, which are pretty rich. It's just a question of stomaching that. I think I'll try to improve relations with Poland and with Hungary. We don't really need a spy network over here anymore. Stop that. That's not important. I want to keep Mainz on my good side. So I think I'm going to proclaim a guarantee for them. We already have a relationship, so it's not a problem. I think I might also want to guarantee Cologne. And we might also want to improve our relations with Brandenburg, just to bring them into the fold even stronger. Oh, Liège. Liège would also vote for me. That's good. That's good. How's Austria doing? Admin ideas, diplo ideas, offensive ideas. Yeah, they have moved up in admin tech. Trade protection against Austria. They're privateering in that trade note. Cardinal Minister. One of the cardinals in Bavaria has proven to be a skilled administrator and already provides useful advice to the emperor. At this point, making him a minister in our government would almost be only a formality, but an important formality nonetheless, since he may grow more powerful yet. Having a cardinal in our service would certainly lend us credibility with the Pope and strengthen the sentiment that Bavaria is a Catholic nation first and foremost. 10 prestige or that. Tolerance of the true faith, missionary strength, stab cost. It's gonna reduce the tolerance of heretics. That's a problem, but we're already pretty low because we're intolerant. We will be able to change them at some point. The prestige is also nice though. It's gonna reduce the aggressive expansion impact. It's not much though. Until 48, so for 20 years. Papal influence is also very good. We could go for the papal legate, gain some diplomatic reputation. We're gonna gain a bunch of prestige. We're still gaining prestige. That's amazing. Just because we're emperor and have the Bavarian State Orchestra. Amazing. It's aided us well so far. Let's get the formality over with. Or go for the prestige. I'm not going to take that. At least not for now. I want to take that in the next war. No, let's go for the prestige. Let's go for the prestige for now. Counter-reformation might happen very soon. Then we'll be able to sort of convert provinces fairly easily, I think. France is sieging down London. Oh, we got heretic subjugation. Our country's harsh subjugation of heretics hasn't brought the expected results. Could gain some unrest, which I don't want. Or increase funding. Oberlausitz, Pfalz, Erz. Increase the funding. We're not playing a very good economic game, but that is the nature of being emperor. Just costs money until the end. That's not good. No, wait, where's our leader? That's our leader. So we're gonna bring an army over there. Let's take our leader. Let's hope he dies. That would be pretty good, because it would not only give me imperial authority, but it would also help me sort of take more land, because I wouldn't have to look at the aggressive expansion as much. I could endanger my succession a little bit. If you annex all electors, you will gain the hereditary rule in the empire. Let's try to take these guys down before they siege it. Oh, and they are moving away. Okay, then. Get out of there. And we've taken another loan. Come on, France. Finish your war. I mean, they're sieging down London. If they can do that, it's not going to be very nice for England. France is a monster. France is really a monster. Burgundy paid all foreign debt of Aragon. Okay. We are currently on the good side of the monster, but they're still a monster. We're waiting for more favors here. And let's go for more favors here as well. Sort of just let's cement our succession as much as possible. I really would like to swing an alliance with these guys. Liège and rival Mainz. It's just not good. I hope I get favors with France at some point. I mean, joining that war would give us the ability to gain favors, but I really don't want to lose my alliance with Denmark. That's not a thing. Gain one every year. So let's bring up their trust. They're willing to trust us somewhat. These guys trust us implicitly, which is very good. That should also sort of factor into their idea there. Where's the trust? Heretics, alliance, royal marriage, legitimacy. Yeah, the imperial authority doesn't help me. So we have assassination of noble. Noble families were the bulwarks of power during these times. Assassination of a powerful house leader was seen as a critical blow to those families' fortunes. As time marches on, some noble houses might see their fortunes rise, while others could lose all their power. The resulting envy would often result in rivalries and even murder. Could let them solve that by themselves. I could lose admin power. No. I mean, the legitimacy is gonna hurt, but it ticks up fairly fast, so cannot lose the admin power. It's gonna be fine. The legitimacy is going to hurt our chances somewhat, because they take that into account fairly heavily. Really wouldn't mind our leader dying right now. How many points do we need to get through this? 1200 points, then we're done with the economic ideas. Trust your neighbor. Although citizens are encouraged to show trust and good faith in their exchanges, the reality in many nations is that it's a risk people cannot afford to take. This, however, is not the case in Bavaria. We've successfully stemmed out corruption on so many levels in society. People do not only trust officials to do their jobs without the extra help of a bribe, but they also trust each other more in general exchanges. This general belief in the honesty of others is the very thread from which the fabric of society is woven, and our country is a shining example of it. Ooh, nice. As stipulated in Catholic teachings. Lithuania has the Council of Vilna. His Holiness the Pope has tasked a commission of cardinals with addressing the challenges posed by the Protestant movement, while the Catholic faith itself must not be compromised. His Holiness and most cardinals are willing to admit that some Protestant complaints are valid. Therefore, the Council advises many changes to the administration of the Church. A stop to absentee bishops and the worldly excesses of the clergy. In addition, several new monastic orders are to be founded to aid in the efforts of the Counter-Reformation. Okay, yeah, I dig it. Why not? There's going to be a fight over here. Stop attritioning me, you idiots. Just moving this army around so that I can siphon off stuff by looting. That province has been looted dry. That as well. That hasn't. Gonna, yeah, move these guys over here. Can still loot some there. Genoa wants military access. What for, though? Current wars, Milan. I mean, yeah, why not? This is not going well for Switzerland. And Burgundy is no longer excommunicated. But yeah, we can go for the counter-reformation now, which gives us more missionaries and missionary strength, but it's also costing us more points to tack up and to go for new ideas. So it's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal. Savoy took Bern. That's not good. 89, 45. Let's bring you back. Let's try that. Savoy, would you mind giving up that unlawful territory? They would not. Power of Bavarian alliance compared to Savoyard. Minus 1,000. Really? Not a member of the Empire. Savoyard claim province value. Yeah, they have nearly no reasons for doing that. I'm gonna make it hurt. They gain national unrest if they do that. And Austria did the same. Austria, that's not nice. You took Oberschwaben. I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate that. This belongs to the Empire. I mean, at least this didn't go out of the Empire. But still, and they will not return that either. But this should hurt the relation with the other electors. If my alliance weren't so weak, I might be able to pull this off. I might be able to pull this off against Austria. They would return it, and we would gain a free city back. I don't like that. I don't like that. We really need the favors with France. I'm tempted to just go and do that. I'm tempted to just join their war. Come on, stop attritioning me, you idiots. 48,000. Difficult. Austria just doesn't believe that I can do it. It's another province that I have to break out of them. Give that back. I mean, they're in a war with us. That should hurt their relations with the other electors, though. Austria, 215. Yeah, we are looking good. Even Liège is considering to vote for us. When we take that big chunk out of Bohemia, though, they won't. They won't anymore. Oh, and we can go for military tech. It's still way ahead of time. 3 years. Restore the currency. I'm not going to do that. That's not a thing. We're done looting this place. Let's go over here. Let's loot Vratislav. I'm only trying to loot the provinces that I will not take. So I guess that's fine. Ooh, the Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor. The electors have decided to maintain their faith in us, and the Imperial Crown remains in Bavaria. As our country strengthens its grip on the Imperial Crown and the princes begin to see us as the natural holders, Imperial authority increases. Excellent. We've been coronated in Bremen. I'm not sure why, but it happened. So we had a stability drop. Okay, that's good. What about marrying France? We want that so that we get our consort from there. Okay. And then we got an offer from Brandenburg. I sort of want to offer that myself. Well, that's good. How old is our heir? How old is he? 52. He's actually quite old. So I might want to hold on to my imperial authority. I gained 11. It's going to take a while until that one takes down. Royal marriage offer from Brandenburg. I want to offer that myself. So Come on. And I don't think I'll offer Austria the royal marriage. I think we'll go after them for their territory. They are not strong. They are not strong. What do they have? Austria has 276 development, so we will be stronger after this war. How are their troops? Armies. Austria has 35,000 and nearly no manpower left. I mean, yeah, they are at military tech 10, but oh well. Yeah, but this is pretty great. This war has still not ended though. Come on, France, end it. They're at -10 now. England is taking that back. I want to be one of the great powers. That would help us a lot. Bohemia wants out of the war. As soon as we get called for peace, we have to end this. But not before. Definitely not before. Oh, that's nice. Austria is flipping the occupations over here to me. That's good. That's something. Something gained. Venice. Yeah, let's improve relations with them. I don't want them to join a coalition. I can work with the princes. I can fight against them. That's not a thing, not a problem. But I will have difficulties if one of the outer powers decides to join the coalition. That would be pretty bad. We're still losing money. That's the last Bohemian army. They are being killed off. How's it looking over here? We have 9 favors now with Mainz. Could go for one more level of trust. I mean, the succession seems fairly safe, which is also being helped by the imperial authority, but that will still take down. Even if my current ruler were to die, that wouldn't help me too much. Oh, we have discipline plus 5% now. That's great. Avoid taking loans at any price. Avoid debasing their currency at all costs. That's pretty cool. I mean, we're not really strict, but oh well. Do want the additional power projection that we would gain from this. We're nearly done in Poland. We might be able to ally Poland. They might be too strong. No, Denmark is the problem. Neutral attitude, very hard. Doesn't look like we can do it. Come on, end your war, France. Please. -12. They managed to bring another army up there. And there's a French army as well. I doubt that England can win that. Oh, France seems to think differently. Go after that 13 stack. Why are you not doing that? And the Danish have some pretender rebels. There are Catholic zealots. They are moving to Greifswald. That's fine. Why they not just march there, I will not understand, but oh well. I guess because it's a port province, it's always looking like that. Ooh, Denmark has 40 Danish pretender rebels. 40k, holy crap. That's a staggering amount. And there are some as well. Denmark might want to get out of this war. Which would be good. Then I could make peace as well. I just don't want to lose the alliance with Denmark due to the war against France, because they are sort of helping me defend the north and defend against Poland and Lithuania and all that. So that's important for me. Then we're done improving with Poland. That's good. Let's bring... Yeah, France likes me well enough. Papal States... I could use some help there. I can go up for with the Ottomans. Let's do that. They might be pissed off with aggressive expansion as well. Meanwhile, our old aggressive expansion is still ticking down. Austria is down to 16. It'll tick down in a minute again. Okay, we're done with Venice as well. They're down to 13 now. Venice has only 10 aggressive expansion against me. These guys have 58. So we're sort of nearing normal levels. I mean, I could just wait. I could not take land, but I sort of need to finish off Bohemia and also need to finish off Austria now, because Austria is becoming very, very strong. They have taken a lot of land. They have Wolfsbrixen. They have all these lands that they took from Venice, and they've also taken Ravensburg, which I don't like. I want that to be a free city again. Yeah, my authority is ticking down. I'm not gaining anything by holding on to it, so what I'm going to do is just going to bestow Imperial Grace on the electors. We already did that. Plus 41. Let's do that. That's 6. Let's do that. Do we already do that here? Yeah, we already did. Cologne. You have no diplomats to send. So let's do that. We also might want to marry them. Royal marriage. Poland is preparing to attack Teutonic Order in a war of aggression. Yeah, that must happen at some point. Okay, we already did that. Anyone else that we might to make friendly? We did that. And we kind of might be able to bring Brunswick out of this. Let's try it. Sort of bestow Imperial Grace on people that are in a coalition, so that we can get them out of it. Guess I should have done that sooner. At least getting these small states out of there might be good. They don't want the free city status because they're a merchant republic. And we got the heretic subjugation again. More money. Although, I mean, we might be able to live with the unrest. We're up to our force limit now. Okay, no, ignore them. We'll be able to work something out. Austria entered a military alliance with Hungary. That's not what I wanted at all. That's not good. We would be able to swing it if we were to go for a royal marriage. Just don't like that they have that. That they buddies again. They lost the alliance when they fought against Venice. How's that going? Minus 13. Okay, Castile has troops on there as well now. If they can take the war goal, they're gonna be in good shape here. Yeah, they're already 28% towards taking that. They might be able to swing it. I see a chance for that. 1088 is what I can keep saved. Yay! Brunswick left the coalition. We sort of had the tick for the last Imperial Authority. Oh well. And Bremen left as well. That's good. I mean, these guys might join again. They might not, though. And everyone that is not in a coalition is helpful. We still have Magdeburg. These guys might leave as well. Let's bring those guys back. Let's try to get Magdeburg out of it. They might rejoin the coalition, but I think they cannot after they just left it. So that might be a good idea, doing that. Poland declared war on the Teutonic Order. I guess that was to be expected. Looks like we'll be in this war for a little longer. Because I don't want to lose this. Or is Denmark still in the war? Yeah, they are. And they're not going to get out of it. They have no individual war score. But they are being sieged down by their pretender rebels. I guess they might go out soon, and then we'll take a bunch of land. But we saw a new emperor. We are bringing up our rule. Just no way we can hold on to any imperial authority in the current state of the empire. There's some serious work to be done. And I guess we're going to do that in future episodes after we've taken Bohemia and brought Austria down a notch. There's really nothing to stop us. Taking the gold mine from Austria and maybe taking Austria proper, breaking out Styria over there. That would be very helpful. Releasing that. I mean, if I could release Oberschwaben, take Tyrol, and release Styria, that would help me a lot. Oh, and there's Aquileia. I could also release Aquileia. That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, there are a couple of things that I can do and that I have to do. Austria has to be destroyed, or they will become too strong for me to do anything against them. But for now, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of this series in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.